But look, I have this part of the podcast where I ask the individual, "Can you give me a question that I can bring out into society?" And I go ask that question.
Hmm. Let me see. Let me think. Do you feel? Mm, do you feel that? Do you feel that ignorance is strength, or
Why?
is
Because ignorance
knowledge
is
strength?
bliss.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you feel ignorance is
I don't know how
strength?
to word it, but do you get what I'm saying?
I feel like you should word it. Do you feel like ignorance is? Wait, what's the second part of your question?
Is ignorance strength, or is knowledge strength?
I feel like people are just gonna automatically say knowledge if you ask that question.
It's hard to word it, but
What are
like
you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, because I'm trying to talk about
I feel like you should. I see what you're trying to say, but with that particular type of question, I feel like you should set two examples and see what a person would pick
hmm,
instead of saying, "Oh, are you going to do this or you're going to do that?" Because then if you're going to tell them what it is, then they're just going to make the obvious choice.
hmm. Oh no, wait, I have a better one. I
Okay,
have a
go
better
ahead.
one. Do you think that you could? Do you think that you could say that grief is only for the death of a person, or is it for the death of an identity of a person? Like somebody you once knew who
I
has
feel like
completely changed.
the first part of your question is solid and perfect right there. Like
What?
you don't need to say the second part.
Oh, okay.
Say the first part again.
Do you feel that grief is only the death of a person and nothing
Okay,
more?
that's it. Boom. So do you only feel grief when someone passes?
Kid, you really pay attention to it. So like later on, she always tells me, like, do this, so that we never pay attention to it. Like, that person, then you start to realize, like, oh shit, like, she told me this for a reason, you know, stop following the footsteps, you know what I mean? Everybody comes from like, different backgrounds, different life experiences, right? They always want something better for you. The same something like my uncle, who I wasn't really close with, I don't really care, I don't really grieve. I see somebody on love with I really care.
That's when you would actually feel grief, but you would only feel it once they are actually no longer here. For you, that's what you're saying.
That goes on.
You don't feel though that sometimes people die before they die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I wasn't happy. Maybe tomorrow, I'm not here. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, God forbid, bro.
Exactly. So like, tomorrow's not guaranteed.
Right.
So like that's why like this life to the fullest.
Right.
Like whatever we have to do, fucking do this, do that.
Do a podcast.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That's fucking dope. So,
No, I love it.
Who's gonna judge you?
Right. So now people judge me all the time. Nah, it's okay. But I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. You're the man. Okay. Do you?
No, of course not. Some people would argue yes, but I argue no. Not at all.
Why is that?
Because, let's say, for example, you knew somebody for 10 years, right? Or however long you knew them. Super long time. And then you don't see them for long periods of time. And each time that they come back, they're completely different. You could grieve the loss of a person's identity rather than the loss of them, like them physically dying. That's my question.
No, I understand your question. I was just posing it to you because I wanted to get your input. It's something that I always do. When I ask the individual that comes, I have them give me a question, and I want to see how they would answer their own question. What I also like to do is allow the individual to sign their name on the draft. You can sign your name on the draft there, or you can sign it on the head, whatever you like.
I'm gonna sign on the booty.
You can sign the booty? I signed the booty too from the other side.